Hey guys, Shannon here with Chit Chat Chattanooga. Welcome back to the show. I'm excited today to have a special guest who is a dear friend. His name is Adam Burch. He's a singer, songwriter, yoga person, healer, all kinds of things. We're going to talk about that in a minute, but I just want to say welcome to the show, Adam.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
I have extra special news about Adam. So most of you guys know I've been developing some property in Georgia where it's going to be a production space and things. And Adam has actually moved out to the space with us. We have a couple acres out here. We have a few creatives that live on the land. And we're going to be working together to create a lot of interesting things. I think you and I, one of the things we share is just a desire to create things that help heal humans. And we'll talk a little bit more about his gifts in that space. Welcome. I'm glad to have you here. So why don't we start just talking a little bit about your background? I think one of the reasons we hit it off right away is because of our shared love of spirituality without religion and constraint, and our love of creating music and stories and things that help inspire and heal people. So tell us a little bit more about your background.
Well, I grew up in the Bible Belt in Florida. You know this. I went to a private Christian school my entire life. I grew up around a lot of like wellness people. My whole family is, either massage therapists or yogis. Like my sisters are very much into the wellness stuff, and they got me into that pretty early. They had a heavy influence on that for me. So it was easy well, it wasn't easy, but it was a big transition to go from like that heavy, dogmatic religious mindset into the wellness space.
Yeah.
But yes, I love yoga, and I love, I've been practicing massage therapy for 7 years and doing all the natural therapeutics. And it's really helped me with my artistic abilities and being able to express my authentic truth. And it's just yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a big part of who you are. For the minute I met you, I knew that this is your passion. This is your heart. Mm-hmm. It's also his work. So, I think that's lovely that you've been able to wrap so many things into the human that you are. You give people tarot readings. You can teach yoga. You can teach meditation, mindfulness workshops, all that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. But I think your passion in the last few months, you've been pretty passionate about getting some music out. So tell me about that, because you set some goals, right, about dealing with your songwriting, and he's very talented, singer, musician, all the things. Tell us a little bit about your music, what's happening right now with that.
Okay, yeah, I just finished an album, and it's called Adam's Apple. So it's about my expression, expressing my authentic truth. It's about playfulness and silliness, and
it will make you shake your booty.
It's fun, yeah.
Okay? It'll make you shake your booty. If you can get through that album without shaking your booty, something's wrong with you. You're probably dead, and you should check.
Yeah, I'm really proud of it. I think now I'm just in a space where I just need to step back and be in nature and reconnect with.
I'm really excited
with my core values. Yeah, I'm really happy to be out here too.
Because you love Nashville, and Nashville is a base for both of us. I feel like it's always going to be a base for us for music, and whereas we're close to Atlanta too, which is a hub for film and television, and New Orleans. We'll be working those three cities, but there's something about you coming here. Where are you in your journey that you feel like is leading you to here? What does that mean for you in your work?
I'm in a space where I want to live my values, and
and what would you say those are? What is that to
nature?
You? Being natural and connected to
being connected to my body, being connected to the basic stuff, like the stuff that we have been neglecting for so long. The clarity of mind, peace of mind. All of that stuff.
Yeah.
The simple things, the simplicity. That's what I crave.
Right.
Now.
Me too. And if you guys don't know, and you might have heard me talk about it before, but I've developed a couple acres in Georgia to be a production space. There are a few of us creatives that live here, but we'll be also working with other people on bigger projects that we're bringing to the land and to the area. But I'm really excited to have you here. I've loved his voice, and I say that in all the ways. His physical voice, the sound of it, the timbre of it, But I believe that Adam Burch has a very special message for the world. And it's a combination of, you described yourself, we talked about archetypes, and you described yourself as a jester once, and I haven't been able to let that go because it's really good.
Yeah.
Because one thing Adam's really good at is throwing off the dogma of anything and making fun of it in a way, and finding the joy in the freedom. Right? The freedom against the dogma. And that's what he does with so much of his music and messaging. And I love it because I don't think we do it often enough. We take ourselves too seriously. We take everything, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes too seriously, like what other people think of us, or all these things that don't really matter if you are connected to yourself the way you're talking about, and the way I've been seeking to do too, is connecting ourselves to the earth, connecting to ourselves. And then when we're healthier, then having healthier connections with other humans.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. And I believe this land is a very special place. I mean, the reason I was called here and the reason other people are being called here is because I believe that really important work is going to come out of this land. And I'm so excited to have you here because I think you coming here is going to be such a gift to me, but also I think it's going to be a gift to you and your work and to the work that we're going to do together. We're going to definitely write together and develop more together. So I'm really excited to see what happens.
No, me too.
If you could wish something, and we look at the world, you and I have talked a lot about this, about the condition of humans, about the condition of our world, our society, and even America in general. If you could give a wish, a blessing to, let's just bring it down to home, to America right now, what would it be? What would you wish for us? As humans living in this country, what would you wish for us?
I guess I would just wish for us to know ourselves deeply and to reconnect with this machine, because this is where it's at, like the human body, knowing the language of that and how to connect with that and how to nurture it in the best way and optimize it, and how that is so interwoven with nature. I think that if we could somehow get back to that, and playfulness and joy and all that is just like a byproduct of that connection, of that deep soul connection.
And I can vouch for that. I mean, that's literally what's happened to me is I came out to this land and started to heal myself more than I've ever been able to heal myself, physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, from the grief that I've carried. Like all of the things have been easier to heal here because I am so connected to everything. I go to sleep under the moon and I wake up, I wake up to Rooster crowing, Mojo, our new rooster. Yeah. He's magic. You're gonna love him. And I'm realizing too, it's the simplicity. It's the dumbing down of a life to get it down to what actually matters. And then everything else can come and go as long as my peace, my joy, my groundedness is set. And I think that's what I'm working on. And most of us who are seeking peace are doing what you're talking about, like trying to find ourselves again and then make sure we actually like and protect ourselves. Like steps 2 and 3. 1, who am I? 2, how do I take care of myself? And then 3, am I a person I like? And if not, how do I re-become that? How do I get back to my best, most intuitive, spirit-led, or whatever, how you want to call it, stuff. So yeah, that's what we wish for you today, is joy and peace and love and passion and purpose. Because I think at the end of the day, we humans, living well is purpose in itself. But I think, if we can help others live well too, then that's purpose. Right?
Absolutely.
Thank you for sitting this chat with me.
Yeah, thank you.
And you guys keep an eye out for his work. You can follow him on Instagram. What's your Instagram?
My Instagram is Adam Oracle.
Adam Oracle. And your new album is not on typical distribution outlets. Let's talk about that real quick so they can find your new album, right?
Yeah, it's not on streaming services yet. That's kind of TBD. But
they can access it now.
It's on Bandcamp right now. Yeah. It's available.
So it's on Bandcamp if you want to listen to his new album.
Oracle, yeah.
I highly recommend it. It's fun. And yeah, follow our work. You'll see him coming on to do some things with me and Jeff under the My Calm World label, and then he and I will be doing some things under my personal production company as well. This guy's magic. Follow him. Thanks everybody. Have a great day. Appreciate you. Thanks for watching.